Are you petite and wondering if Stitch Fix can meet your petite clothing need? Perhaps you're not petite and small or medium, but a large or extra large, and you might also be an apple shape. So then you might wonder, do the stylists understand how to style someone who is not just extra large and short, but also that very specific body shape being apple? Maybe you're over 50 and heard the rumors about clothing box subscription algorithms being ageist in their selections. So welcome to my channel where I explore all these questions with my unboxing, try-ons, and reviews of different clothing subscription boxes that I'm using to build an entire wardrobe after gaining weight. Today's box is my second Stitch Fix box and my fifth clothing subscription box overall. For this box, I requested fall back to work clothing. Last week's video was my short story box. It was my second box as well of that service, and I had also requested fall transitional work clothing. So if you stick around after the unboxing and try on, I'll have a scorecard review of how well Stitch Fix did, as well as how it did in comparison to the short story box. So let's just move on and do the unboxing. Looks like a messy bundle. Okay, let me grab this bundle. Oh no, it fell out. My bundle fell out. It was loose. Okay, I'll just put it on top. So it looks like I have jeans, like that dark wash that I like to wear to work. There's something black here. Ooh, light gray, almost white. This is not a good showing of the nice little burrito. There's something olive here. Okay, so I'm disappointed. I don't get to see a burrito. It's important to have burritos tightly wrapped. Okay. Yes. Remember I said I wanted layering items? This is a blazer. Oh, look, it's nicely lined. I like things that are cuffed. I specifically asked it for a fitted blazer since I'm an apple body shape. So you notice I'm wearing sort of a wrap top. So like I don't have a waist. Like I'm the opposite. It goes the opposite, like apple, right? So I have to do things that sort of creates a waist. Okay. So that's the 41 Hawthorne Natalie knit blazer. In a light gray. It's just a size large. It's not a petite sizing. Okay, so here we have the blazer. I kept my original outfit on. I like to try blazers on with shorts because then I can really test the length. So as long as a blazer does not go past a short, for me, I'm like, okay, then it's workable. We don't have to be concerned about sleeve length since it's a cuffed blazer. In terms of this blazer being good for my apple body shape, just like the blazer from the short story box, it has that cut in on both the front here as well as on that back where you see how the seams are sewn together. It doesn't give it a boxy look. In terms of petite sizing, I'm okay with it. I can still wear this. In terms of it being good for an apple body shape, a fitted blazer, an open blazer that creates an open line like this, right? It just breaks up the broad expanse. Another thing about apple body shapes is that it is better to sort of cuff. So instead of having uninterrupted color going across, right? It creates sort of a slimming effect. It's a blazer, so of course it's good for fall and for work. I don't find it aging, nor the color choice particularly aging. Normally I do. I find grays for me because depending on the type of gray, it might wash me out. Do I think this is the best color choice for me? Not necessarily, but it matches my clothes. I was thinking a blazer would be between $50 and $75, but except for these clothing subscription boxes, I have not bought clothes in a long time. So I'm not sure what anything really costs these days. Even though this is more expensive than I thought it would be, it is more structured, sort of like that stiffer material has a higher quality feeling, and it's also fully lined even through the sleeves. So the quality sort of offsets the higher cost somewhat. So I didn't specifically request it, but obviously I got something that is, oh, it looks like a jacket, but it's not lined. So It's just one layer on top, which is good when it's not quite cold, but sort of cold. I guess I could wear a sweater underneath it, but it looks like, from its style, a trench coat. I've always wanted a trench coat. There's no buttons, so it really is more of a sort of transitional piece, like fall, but not too cold yet, not closer to winter. So you just belt it. There is pockets. Yay! The brand is Bagatelle Stretch Twill Belted Drape Trench in the color black, in the size large, so it's not a petite sizing. And the cost for this trench coat, sort of fake. I feel like if it was a real trench coat, it would have buttons and it would be lined. $119. Okay, here I am wearing the trench coat. So you could see, I didn't put pants on, so you could see this is my knee. So it's nice, it's a couple of inches above the knee. I have it just belted here, right? And this is how the lapels lay. This trench coat is not petite sizing, and I sort of notice it in how the shoulders are not quite where they should be. It's just a tick off. It gives it sort of like not a tailored look. I know a lot of people like longer sleeves, but I don't. Being petite, it doesn't work out for me. So like it goes past. Like it's not bad, but it's not perfect. It would have been much better. I would have loved to have seen this in a petite size. Okay, so what do I think about this style of trench coat for an apple shape? I like that it has a belt. A belt will always be good. Like got the same color. It doesn't break up that line. I can belt it higher up on my apple body, wherever I want to belt it, I guess. Well, since it's not petite sizing, it's up here. But you can see it creates a V, so that's nice. Is it great for an apple body shape, especially with these larger lapels? I usually avoid large lapels on coats. Not overly large, but it is larger than some, and it sort of makes somebody who is petite a little lost. It sort of emphasizes that shortness to me. I might be wrong, right? But let's look at how slimming it is if I just were to leave it open. So again, it sort of creates a line that is, it's fine. When tied up, it's not the best for an apple body shape, but it's not the worst either. Even though this is not a classic trench, I still think that, it's close enough to a foundational classic piece that goes into everyone's wardrobe that everyone should have. So in that sense, those types of pieces, to me, it's good for all ages in my book. So what do I think of the cost of $119? It's too expensive. It's unlined. It doesn't have buttons. I am willing to pay over $100 for like a knee-length coat, but this isn't truly a coat. It's just sort of a knit. This particular coat, being mainly polyester and unlined, just seems overpriced for $119. Bundle. Ooh, dark wash jeans. Ooh. It's not too bad. Instead of being lighter, the whiskering is like dark whiskers. I can go with that. I wonder if the length will be right for me. I wonder if it's a petite sizing. Let me just take a peek. No, it's not. The brand is Just USA in a size 30 jean waist. Size 10. I've been wearing size 10, 10P, 30 jean waist, and I put it on and it fits. It's so comfortable because of the stretch, right? But then when I look at myself, because I bought a size that was too small, it just made my belly protrude out and then go down. And then I ordered a size 12 from a different subscription box, and I noticed the belly looked like it was protruding less with the bigger size. So I think I'm truly a size 12, but I don't know if I should try a size 14 and see, it's like losing weight by ordering bigger sizes. Your change of top? Yes, because actually this video is filmed later than the rest of the video. I exchanged it so you get to see the size 12 instead of a protruding belly. I got rid of that footage. It came in time for me to insert this into the video before I posted. So you could see here, you still see the belly, so perhaps I should be a 14, but it's not as protruding as when if you had seen my previous videos where I was trying on the size 10
than denim shorts and capris from my previous boxes from Short Story and Stitch Fix. These aren't petite sizing, but I guess with bottoms, it doesn't matter if it's petite sizing or not. What matters is just knowing the inseam of the pant in comparison to your own inseam. So I'm a 27-inch inseam. The back, you can see it clearly. Like if I were to walk with it with flats, it would drag on the ground and it would probably fray. Like even this is, can you see? This is trying to have one pair of jeans that you just save for those dressier nights, the dressier jean type of nights, like socialize with friends, or perhaps like you have a presentation and you want to wear heels, so you have some height. Look at me. Ooh. Okay, so let's test out with one pair of shoes that I have. I don't want to have to wear something that is more than a 2-inch heel. I don't even know where you measure from. Okay, let's just go from the top here. This is a 3-inch heel. Oh no. Okay, no wonder I never wear these. Aren't they cute? Like, like I bought these like 20 years ago, 25 years ago, I don't know. So with a 3-inch heel, with these shoes, I can wear them. Can you see? It has to be, it's still pretty close. Okay, so I see the heel popping out. Okay, so maybe I could get away with a 2-inch heel, maybe 2.5 inches would probably be better. Like I'm saying, if I was going out socializing, if I see that the inseam is 29 inches, I know that that's too long for me. I'll always insist on 28 inches and below. In terms of apple body shape, I feel like even mid-rise is a high rise for me. Okay, so here's where my belly button is. It's comfortable. So it goes to where I guess my waist should be. Well, I think my waist is here. Okay, so that's good. Mid-rise is good for an apple body shape as well as boot cut. We already know that I love the boot cut after trying it on in my Short Story box last week. Dark wash is great for fall. The color, you know, I'm choosing that wash of jean. Good for work. So fall, work, thumbs up. Of course, very stylish to me, the boot cut jean. Yay. Not aging. I just feel like jeans just go with the classic cut, sort of ageless. Doesn't matter what age you are. Just USA jeans. I've noticed they all are around that price point of $68. And when you compare to brands like Liverpool or Democracy, those are like $88 up to like almost $98. So that's like $20 to $30 cheaper than those brands. So cost is really good and more budget friendly with the choice of jeans provided to me. So happy with that. Another pair of pants. Olive. Okay, good. No pleats. I hate pleats. Somehow it emphasizes the belly because I stretch out the pleats, but maybe I should buy a bigger size and then the pleats wouldn't stretch out. This looks like just the right length. Good, it's not a cargo pant. I hate things that, I want a long line. I'm only 5'2", so I don't like cargo pants that like, let's stop the line of sight, even though it's the same color. Plain back pockets, nice. No elastic. Okay, Studio Blue, Sophia Relaxed Utility Pocket Pant in olive, size 10P. So this costs $65. Okay. I'm still forward in time. Obviously, I exchanged both the jeans and these olive pants. Here I still see a belly, and it might also be because of the pockets. I'm not fond of these types of pockets. This was a petite sized pant. The inseam is 25 inches. And again, I am a 27-inch inseam. So you see that it's above my ankle. It would be fine wearing with flats. Now I know I can also wear a 25-inch and where exactly a 25-inch inseam would land on me. It's like about, like about an inch above my actual top of my ankle bone here. Okay, but we're still not quite in like a cropped pant territory. So I'm good with that. It's like if I just wanted a shorter style. In terms of being good for an apple body shape, it is a high rise. I feel like even though it's a high rise, it's still landing where the mid-rise of the, well, maybe because the other pant wasn't a petite sizing. So that mid-rise was actually where a high rise would land on me, right? So you could see again, here is my belly button is here. It's about a couple of inches above that belly button, right where the waist would be. Do I think that for an apple body shape that this type of pocket is good? I don't think so, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because I dislike this style, but I don't think it's the most flattering for me. It's a classic straight leg pant. So straight leg, high rise, those are things that are good for apple body shape. I think I already pointed it out that there was no accordion. There's no elastic or accordion style. Right? So do I find it stylish? Is it good for fall and work? Yeah. I've noticed that Studio blue pants are usually around this $65 price point. So similar to how Just USA has that same price point. So again, that's much cheaper than brands like Democracy or Liverpool. So I really appreciate my stylist's selection of more affordable brands of bottoms for me. I'm not spending like $100. I think like when they tend to do that, it's usually because when they're trying to choose a work trouser for me.
Oh, this is nice, work appropriate. Again, a dark neutral, black. So that's nice, they didn't give me all black. That's like I'm trying to get away from that. I need vibrancy. Ooh. Nice, it's a V-neck, but like a different kind of V-neck. And it has very tiny details here, so pretty. And then a cap sleeve. Oh, good. It doesn't seem like it would be too boxy, but also it's a soft fabric, so it's not so stiff where it's going to emphasize the boxiness of my own body being an apple, right? It seems like it's straight up front and curved below, like, and then that high-low thing. The brand is 41 Hawthorne, another 41 Hawthorne, right? The blazer was 41 Hawthorne as well. And this is called a Gracie flutter sleeve blouse in black. Right, size large, so not a petite sizing. Okay, my hair's still up, so with black tops, I realize I have to probably for you to be able to see. But you could see in terms of this not being petite sizing, it comes like, here's the crotch, sorry. But you see like it's too long. That would be the only thing in a short sleeve blouse other than armholes being too big, but you could see the armhole is not too big here. It's fine, like my bra is not showing. The shoulder is fine. The sleeves are fine. Of course, the V-neck is not too low. So really the only thing is just the hem. Actually, these look fine wearing with these pants. Of course, it wouldn't be the most lengthening. It will make my legs look shorter. That's the problem of why I wouldn't wear it out. But it's when wearing it, there's a slight curve to the front, and see how it covers the entire, it goes to the bottom of my bottom. It's not boxy. So in terms of petite sizing, yeah, it's not great, but one could tuck this in if one were not an apple body shape. But as an apple body shape, I could also have like a black belt and make it into like a peplum top. That's another solution. So in that sense, it's good for apple body shape, transitioning from just the petiteness to apple. And I really like, it's not a low V-neck, so I can wear it to work, right? But it still has a V-neck that's good for apple body shapes. I do find it nice, like these small, is it considered a ruffle? I guess that would be a ruffle. Goes all the way around. Right. So it's both appropriate for work, it's a basic black. Instead of the $39 of both the short sleeve tops selected for me from my first Stitch Fix box, right, considering that this blouse is the same material as that green and white blouse that I kept from the first box, so $59 is a bit overpriced for a blouse that is also 100% polyester. When looking all together at the different aspects of a clothing subscription box styling service that are important to me, we can see that the one area Stitch Fix really failed. They really failed in providing me with any petite sizing, just one item out of 5. The only other weak area was cost. Box just had a couple of items that I thought were really overpriced for the quality provided. So now that, you know, this being my 5th clothing subscription box overall, I'm getting a sense of pricing. So that's how come you hadn't had me really discuss like if I thought something was too much or not. And so now I'm starting to just get a sense of it. So you'll start to see me bring this up a little bit more. So how does my second Stitch Fix compare to my second short story box? Well, it seems that the only aspect where the short story styling beat out Stitch Fix was in providing me with petite sizing. In all other areas, Stitch Fix did better, and that's including cost. Even without any discounts, the average cost per item of Stitch Fix at $65.35 is slightly cheaper than the average cost per item of short story at $68.57. So this is a turnaround from my
first short story box, which I ranked the best out of all my first boxes. And that's it for my second box from Stitch Fix. I hope you enjoyed seeing what fall work clothes I received from Stitch Fix. And for those of you that are like me, over 50, extra large, petite apples, I hope you found my review helpful. Feel free to like and subscribe. Otherwise, just watch my next video next week, and I'll see you then. Bye.